Gateway to muscle. Was it entry to muscle? Gateway to muscle? Gateway to muscle.
For the longest time. Whoa. For the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Represent, gotta represent.
So guys, welcome on back to TK's Garage. So Dodge came out with this gateway to muscle, the Hornet, right? It was supposed to be the latest, greatest thing since sliced bread. And car sucks. Nobody wants it. It's the worst selling car in the month of June. It's absolute ass. It sucks. It's trash. And now, here's the thing. I already know some of you are going to say, well, so-and-so, he's a friend of yours. He said the car's great. Everybody is entitled to their own mother effing opinion. My opinion is that car sucks. And it sucks because maintenance-wise, it's going to make a BMW look cheap in 2 years. Today, we're going to talk about banks refusing to finance these cars. Now, I know you're going to say, what do you mean refusing to finance, TK? And what I mean is you can't get a loan for them in most cases. Check this out. A customer has a 789 credit score. Capital One, USAA, and TD Bank, Wells Fargo, Navy Fed, and even Santander, the subprime scumbag lender, has said no. They have basically said no. And the reason, we'll put it up here. The reason is called, the specific reason for the application being denied, Unfavorable Equity Position on the vehicle. Now, here's the thing. The vehicle's not being sold at MSRP. This Hornet, which is an RT, which is a nicer trim, I guess, of the Hornet, is priced a little high when you look at the MSRP concerning other things in the market, right? And the banks are hip to the point now of Stellantis, i.e. Dodge, wants to sell the vehicle at this price. We know when it leaves the lot, it's going to be worth this. And in 3 months, it's going to be worth this. The Hornet may be the fastest. The Hornet may make the BMW look like the depreciation that they get is slow. And that's, for my BMW guys, you know exactly what I'm talking about. BMWs depreciate like a rock. I can tell you when I got my G30, the 540, the Petty Roosevelt that you guys all know, that car depreciated $30-something thousand in 2 years. And I got mine certified pre-owned. I didn't even get it new. So they are forecasting the Hornet basically to be a worthless vehicle. And most of that's going to come down to they already see the systems that this vehicle has, the maintenance nightmare that this is going to be with coolant lines that run frontwards, sidewards, multiple coolant reservoirs, all kinds of plastic parts that are going to fail. Banks don't want to deal with it because they already know what consumers will do. You get a car that gets repoed like that. It's repoed because they can't afford to fix it. They just like, F it, let them come take it. They can come take it back. I'll just take the hit on the credit. That's what consumers are doing with cars. And this has been happening with 7 Series BMWs for a long time. For people that really couldn't afford those cars, they would buy them. They would break. It would be extremely expensive. And people would say, F it, tell the bank to come get it. And as a dealer, like myself, when I would see those 7 Series at Manheim or whatever, and they were red lights or yellow lights, I didn't touch those because I already knew whoever owned it never did the maintenance before it got repoed. So the Hornet is unfortunately in this position because of the way Stellantis pushed this. They basically just took the Alfa Romeo Tonale and made it the Dodge Hornet. And two things. You're reviving the name of a vehicle from AMC, right? Just let that company alone. You already got Jeep from it. Why are you, what are you gonna bring the Gremlin back now? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to get now a little electric hatchback shitbox and call it the Gremlin? I don't know. What I'm seeing though is, as you guys are able to see, TD Bank, Capital One, Navy Fed, Wells Fargo, USAA, all these banks, including Santander, are saying the vehicle is not worth what they want to finance. And what's crazy is it's not even at sticker. They got rebates, all kinds of other stuff, dealer discount on this car, because it's been sitting on their lot for over 7 months. 6 months, 7 months. It's been sitting at that dealership. And this guy was like, let me go get it, getting it for the missus, getting it for his wife. He can't, he's got tier one, like the best credit you can have for, like, if you're walking into a dealership, it should be like, here, sign this, sir, have a nice day. They spot deliveried him on this Hornet, and the dealership can't get it funded. Now the dealership is coming back to the customer and saying, hey, we're going to need you to put, $5,000 to $10,000 down so that we can get this deal done. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. So it looks like he's going to end up giving this back to the dealership. I don't know if there's going to be any costs for him for the mileage or whatever that was put on it. It depends. All that depends on the contract or the spot delivery that you signed when you got the vehicle. But this should be another massive wake-up call for Stellantis that your vehicles are not worth what you're pricing them at, especially that piece of shit that you call the Hornet. I find it extremely interesting, but I'd love to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section down below. Is this just another, they're already the worst selling car in June, right? They already have over 2 years of supply of this damn thing just sitting around. And now banks ain't writing loans on them. I think they're going to have a serious Hornet problem very, very soon.